Welcome to Sparrow Network News Inside with TGiM the 10th. Sparrow Network News, the only tweet that matters, giving you the latest in news and current affairs. My name is Kaiso Kern. The lead story comes as we follow the economy. The story, like every other in this episode, comes from our lead field reporter, Slinger Francisco, Calypso King of the World.
You got to be a millionaire or some kind of petty bourgeoisie anytime you're living here in this country. You got to be in skullduggery, making you money illicitly to live like somebody in this country. It's outrageous and insane, them crazy prices in Port of Spain, and like the merchants going on their brain, and the working man like the only toiling in vain. Where you ever hear a television for 7,000, $250,000 for little piece of land? A pair of sneakers, $200, 80,000-90,000 for motor cars. At last, here in Trinidad, we see capitalism gone mad. It's sad and getting more bad because doo-doo capitalism gone mad.
Certainly not the best news in the economy, and certainly a familiar story throughout the world, but it seems individuals have found a creative way of earning a living. We hear again from the Sparrow.
I'm more broken than a louse. If there ain't nothing left for me to pawn in the house, my girlfriend have a pussy cat they call Big Fat Lazy Goose. I tell she to sell it, get some cash cause he ain't no use. If you hear me, sell the pussy and bring all the cash to me. I love you baby, but I can't remain hungry. This starvation, it could finish just like that, but you got to sell the pussy cat. She complaining how she have this cat since she born. She would sell it, she won't even put it in pawn. But before I have to choke and rob and perhaps end up in jail, let me tell me friends that you have your pussy for sale. Sell the pussy and bring all the cash to me. Love you baby, but I can't remain hungry. This starvation got to finish just like that, but you got to sell the pussy cat.
And certainly a perfect example of entrepreneurship. That story brings us to the question of jobs and job creation. In this next story, we see where the ease of the exchange of skilled labor in the region is coming into play.
Quite up in Jamaica, Sparrow gone as a garden. Lord, I'm working hard. I want to run back to Trinidad. The woman turned and tell me, but I wet the thing properly because she want the flowers to grow. So open the pipe, let the water flow. She said, water the garden.
Sparrow, water the garden.
I'm
till she's dead. But I'm tired and I'm weary. Still you're taking advantage on me. She say, I know that you're finished up, but if the hoes in the garden, they lay so. She say, water the garden.
Sparrow, water the garden.
I want you to water the garden.
Sparrow, water the garden.
Sparrow, water the garden.
Sparrow, water the garden.
Please, baby, water the garden.
Sparrow, water the garden.
I take off my overall, I put on my glove to make water fall is something I love. I had she on she toes when the hose exposed.
Water the garden.
We thank Sparrow again for that story, seemingly the good side of the exchange. But sadly, there are folks who have been taking advantage of the system. In this next story, we see where a police sting operation was used to catch such an individual.
A Barbadian engineer by the name of Cephas got to know that Trinidadians were superstitious. This Barbadian smart man by the name of Cephas got to know that Trinidadians were superstitious. So he buy a piece of land up Hololo Mountain, put some concrete round a spring and open a fountain. Well, in less than no time, when you hear the shout, stupid people coming from all about, throwing coins in the fountain. Each one seeking happiness, thrown by hopeful others. Tell me which one will the fountain bless? And by the time they pull out the Bajan dive in, taking all the money from the fountain, and hear him singing, all is mine. All is mine, all is mine. I am sure that you would be surprised to know how much big shots does go to Mount Hololo. All kind of people believe in this thing. If you see so many old maids in search of a ring, throwing coins in the fountain like they feeding fish, kneeling down on their knees making a wish, thousands of people were going up there daily. Trinidad was coming just like Italy. So many coins in the fountain, each one longing for a home. There they lie in the fountain, just like in the heart of Rome. And it's to see the Barbadian with his swimming trunk on, waiting patiently till all the fools gone, to sing all is mine, all is mine, all is mine. I don't know how the news reached the FBI, but the police decide to arrest the guy. An inspector by the name of Danton disguised himself, so he went up to the fountain, take out 3 gold coins and throw it inside, pretend he's making a wish, but he went and hide. When the Barbadian see the gold, like if he went crazy, so in the fountain he jump in immediately, and hear him singing 3 coins in the fountain, through the ripples how they shine. All is mine, all is mine, all is mine. But as the vagabond came out from the fountain, the inspector arrested him and started to sing, not this time, not this time, not this time.
And that brings us to our first commercial break for the evening. We'll be back after this quick message.
People always always want to know, Sparrow, which is your favorite song? I really can't tell you that.
Saltfish.
It's one thing I know for sure, is that whenever I sing this one, it always tends to generate a lot of excitement. People seem to go real crazy. The women go wild with laughter. And the men with the mustache always pull aside and blush. Look at that fella with the mustache there. Now this is called by many different names in many different lands.
Saltfish.
In Venezuela, it is called bacalao. Martinique, Guadeloupe, Saint Lucia, Dominica, la oui. Now back home, we call it simply saltfish. So let me stick to saltfish, even though I know you have a special name for it, right? Saltfish. Are you ready to sing a little chorus for Sparrow tonight? Say yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll make it very, very simple, so all you have to sing is saltfish.
And welcome back to TGiM the Calypso tent with Sparrow News Network. Hope you enjoyed that quick saltfish break. And we move immediately into a major diplomatic row brewing in a tourist paradise. Sparrow again with this story.
This old man from Ohio spent a holiday in Sparrow. Time up, he want to go. Why, brother, I really don't know. Immigration told the old man, you know I prohibited immigrants. Listen, sire, the time expire. We would like to know where you really want. He said, all them Tobago girl. Tick, tick, tick like a new sponge ball. Them from Mason Hall. Easy at all, pretty as a doll. Me, I love them sweet Tobago girl. I have been east, west, north, and south. I have seen women all about, but they cannot compare with these you have done here. When they walk in, background shaking, pretty teeth and eyes that just seem to glow. What they eating, what they drinking, how them looking, so I would like to know. All them Tobago girls, sweet, sweet, sweet like a Kaiser ball. Borrows you could call or ring Interpol. Me ain't going at all, 'cause I love them sweet Tobago girls.
We move now into education as findings from a years-long study into the school system were recently made public. Here's Sparrow again with this story.
Tractor on board. Examine the horns. According to the education you get when you're small, you will grow up with true ambition and respect from one and all. But in my days in school, they teach me like a fool. The things they teach me I should be a block-headed mule. They tell me pussy has finished his work long ago, and now he resting and tame. Solomon Gandhi was born on a Monday, the ass in the lion's den. Winking, blinking and nod, sail off in a wooden sloop. The goatee Lucy tail and the alligator fighting to make monkey liver soup. And Dan is the man in the van. The poems and the lessons they write and send from England impress me. They were trying to cultivate comedians. Comic books made more sense. You know it is fictitious without pretense. Cartridge wanted to keep us in ignorance. Tell me if this ain't your business. Humpy Dumpy sat on a wall. Humpy Dumpy didn't fall. Goosey, goosey gander. Where shall I wander? Ding dong dell. Pussy in the well. R-I-K-K-I-T-I-K-K-I-T-I-V. Rikki-tikki-tikki-tikki-tavi. Dan is the man in the van.
An important look there at education. And now we move into a human interest story here on the Sparrow News Network as we take a deep look into the causes of addiction in this segment we call Sparrow Say.
And drunk, yes, that's me name. Always make me family shame. Like Marianne all day, all night. I staggering high like a kite. It's Christmas, every day is Christmas. I could drink me rum, trust, tell me many months. I love to be drunk and it's what I need. Always in custody, my friends and my family. All man put up with me cause I'm drunk and disorderly. Every weekend I in the jail, drunk and disorderly. Nobody to stand me there, hey. I can't stop, Lord, and I won't try. I feel so good when I hide. So bring wine, bring beer, bring gin, bring champagne, ink, anything. Nighttime, daytime in the sunshine, anytime is right time. So drink me high wine until I get drunk and disorderly. Always in custody, my friends and my family. All man fed up with me cause I'm drunk and disorderly. Every weekend I in the jail, drunk and disorderly. Nobody to stand me there, hey, hey, hey.
And that was Sparrow Sayer's human interest story here on the Sparrow News Network. We now move to some international news where the family of two travelers are learning more about their disappearance. Here's Sparrow with that story.
This is the story, ladies and gentlemen, about two lovely white women traveling all the way to Africa. Found themselves deep in the heart of the Baluba in the Congo. In the hands of my big brother, Oomba. Had it been me, I would have taken them back to their husband. But brother was hungry. Two white women traveling through Africa. Find themselves in the hands of a cannibal headhunter. He cook up one and eat one raw. Them taste so good, he wanted more. Me want more. I envy the Congo man. I wish it was me, I want to shake his hand. He eat until his stomach upset, and I never ate a white meat yet. To see what's taking place. There I saw the Congo going to take a little taste. He opened the eye and he started to grin, rubbing his belly and he mumbling. I envy the Congo man. I wish it was me, I want to shake his hand. He eat until his stomach upset. What about you, Rico? Yeah, you lie. Who there?
The thoughts of Sparrow Neighborhood News are certainly with the family of those women. And now for our final break for the evening. We'll be right back.
Me no one way. Sweet Suriname, me love you. Everything nice, sugar and spice. Me want it dancing along on you. When I have to leave, it always make me grieve. Tears in my heart want to overflow. Everybody wants Sparrow to explain what he loves so. All where I go to put on show, people want to know. I tell them it's not Suriname gold, the diamonds or the pearl, but Paramaribo's the place for me. The Suriname ladies, they stole my heart with ease. Paramaribo's the place for me. If you like style and grace, sexy hips and tiny waist, Paramaribo's the place to be. For biggie, brady, sexy bagazi, Paramaribo's the place for me. Sunny Boom.
Welcome back to Sparrow News, the only tweet that matters. Our final story for this episode comes in the area of health, where users of a readily available herb are encouraged by its potent effects. Again, here's Sparrow with that story.
50 girls belong to me, I could handle 50 more. And if you had my recipe, you could do it too, I'm sure. So if you want to know my secret, listen carefully. Soak the bark and drink the water from a certain tree. And what's the name of that tree again? Tell me. Oh, ask any man in Port of Spain about. Don't care how the woman's strong, don't care how she fat and wrong, you go have she tumbling down with. If me woman leave and go, she bound to come back, I know. Don't care who the man may be, she bound to remember me. So if you want to keep your woman, just follow my plan. Let me mix the brew for you to join me, boy, and the gang. And what's the name of the drink? I want to hear you now. Sing the chorus, ask the men in Port of Spain about. Oh, lad, don't care how the woman's strong, a 5 or a 9 for long, you go have she tumbling down with fire.
And that's all for TGiM the 10th and the Sparrow News Network, the only tweet that matters. My name is Kaiser Kern. Plant love and let peace grow.